Here beckoned. This artifact you see before us is a henge. We use it to transport to the city. It may be uncomfortable at first. I still recall retching after my first journey with it. But I have thought on your decision to spare the Jotun, and how our intolerance exposes our hypocrisy. At first I saw no reason for it. The Jotun are cruel and savage. Then I realized that we Colossi were that way once, until someone gave us a chance. Farewell. And here you have it, Idylla, our great failing. Now let us go to Anakatos. He may hide from our people's needs, but he will not refuse a visitor sent from Athene. The goddess of wisdom was our patron, but the gods do not look to us or listen to us. What manner of patron neglects their charge, leaves their war? Now that the trouble with the Jotun has been solved, I am free to investigate other threats to my people. We are adrift in these lands, I must admit. We might have been great enough to overcome the burden. The gods choose the premost of the gods. Athene's once common words have been quiet for some time. The Primos has prayed in isolation. Be cautious in these lands. Mind your step here, beckoned. I wouldn't want the Colossi's failure to claim any more lives than it already has. It is not here by choice. Or our choice, anyways. Suffice it to say that this was made in anticipation of something that never occurred. Be cautious in these lands.
must be the beckoned.
Beyond these stairs is the sanctuary of the Primos, the leader of the Colossi people in the teeth of Naros. I must warn you, Onokatos has not left these quarters in years. He vowed to, but I think his answer has finally arrived. Speak to him, beckoned. His people after years in his sanctum, I doubt. But though we all languish in the god's absence, none suffer as he. Be cautious in these lands.
I am steward to the Primos himself. I assist Onokatos in the running of this office and this. I understand you are not of our lands, and thus, if you have any questions regarding my people or Idylla, I would be glad to answer them. The Primos attends to his own affairs. Onokatos is most secretive compared. Still, he is our best hope for the Colossi to... It is the greatest city ever built. The city soars above the ground, as you have seen. But it is not yet the greatest of us are nearly gods. And had the gods not shown us this, An odd question. They are gods. It is common knowledge that they are the creators of... The great Athene is among their kind. And she has given us... I wish you well in your journey.
And though the path be fraught with tribulation, know that it leads to the land of our greatness, and that we walk. Such were the words the gods spoke to the progenitor. The words have been in my heart every day of my reign, but now they are embodied. Well, this is greater than any city or any temple that you will find in. I am the Primos of the Colossi people. This land is the crucible by which my people might be fought. The Colossi are the children of the Titans. We are the inheritors of their will, and we, the messenger of the god. I always assumed that the beckoned would be one of my own kind. But you bear. Many are the artifacts strewn throughout this world. But the cipher of Athene, bearing it, makes you an embodiment of her power, beckoned. She sees, and the goddess has shepherded me. Somehow, we were found unworthy. Because we are all of us, my whole people, incomplete. And I thought that failure was a finality. Now the beckoned is come. With you, the gods can bear witness. Something no Primos would ever wish to wear. They are only made in times of great need. The wreath of absolution can only be created from the hands. First, a golden prayer circlet is needed to serve as its base. The art of the last Primos to wear a wreath of absolution, Arches, is buried with one such circlet. Sakandra led you to. He led my people into the times that you see today. The gods did not fail. The silent choir is a group of our most faithful followers, and serve me as I serve. It lies in his crypt, in the darkest pits beneath. I understand there might be trepidations in taking such an artifact from the times we have arrived at are desperate. And when the heaven very well beckoned. Well met once more, beckoned. Seek salvation awaits.
Is there anything I can assist you with?
The sewers are open to all, but be wary. Certain areas are...
The Primos has made it clear that he is not to be disturbed.
Is there anything I can assist you with? And how are you finding Idilla, beckoned? We built it to be a great wonder. I wish you well in your journey.
You return. Well, the Primos has not graced the ears of his subjects in ages. What has he said to you? The circlet of Arcase. And Anakatos expects me to lead you to it? Very well. As I cannot refuse the Primos, I will meet you in the crypts, in the undersewers of the city. You are the first to hear his voice in some time. I almost thought he would join his acolytes in this, but his prolonged absence from his people has taken its toll on his judgment. I've had chances to speak of Arcase before. We can find it in the crypts beneath the city's sewers. They are old structures. Very well.
Is there anything I can assist you with?
Well, you are quite... Oh, I only jest. Good tidings beckoned. We are the mightiest city in the world. He is powerful. I cannot begrudge him his priority. Others may complain if without my patronage. Much would be difficult to... Keep yourself well.
You must be the beckoned. This way leads to the Primos' sanctum and the great... I serve Sikandra, as I have for years. Anything. We do not keep a prison in Idylla. We try our victims with our spears. The guilty are... The city around us is a great... You can find our catacombs carved into the land below, near Atilos Nixaros. These were once to be... The gods were good to rip my people from their savagery. But I wonder, the Primos' sanctum lies beyond these stairs. Treat it with due respect, or be subject. She is swift, powerful, and decisive, truly worthy of her time. The mural nearby is a reminder of why we are here, above the lesser races. Take care in these lands.
Athene, guide your actions.
You do so much for us, Beckoned. How great of you to come to our city. There are always smaller items of inquiry or aid that the people of Idyll... There are always things to look after in this city, but keeping busy is a good way to... I am a member of the Guard, like any other. I am responsible for helping much. We have many... We encourage all who wish to help to find a task suited to them on the nearby petition board.
Beckoned, I pray for you.
The Beckoned! There is no weakness in relying on potions. Not many of my kind are drawn to horticulture. There are miracles, great and small, but the gods had no use for subtlety with us. The plants of the tea, they require much attention and... deft care. And as I've found, my potions cure all wounds. Or most of them. Can I interest you in some armor? Beckoned! For a small amount of gold, you won't find better protection anywhere up here among... Armor is my passion, my livelihood. No one in all of... Though our skin looks like stone, we are but flesh. As any mortal race. There is no... Have you found streets more... pristine and appealing. You have no... With my armor, you have nothing to fear. Can I interest you in some armor?
The finest magical crafts. I am sure you shall find something in my stock to your... Though magic is new to our people, I can craft fine artifacts. There are those that stand by their spear. Our ancestor race, the Myru, had no skill with magic. But such ability must be tempered with appropriate... I do not envy his position. However, he will bring much... Glory to our people should his... I will be here if you need. The finest magical plant.
Our finest sagecraft. After there is not.
Welcome to the Idylla Market, Beckoned. Can I interest you in... Our city didn't always have a place among the clouds, but Colossi ingenuity changed that. While it saves us from the wilds, it is my weapons that save the guard down below. We prefer the spear, for it suits us but our travels have taken us many places, and I can craft weapons of every shape, and all are equally deadly. I construct weapons, and... Would you like one? A weapon, I mean. Your hands are small. I construct weapons, and then I sell them. Most colossi are uncomfortable with their hands unfilled, so I endeavor to fill them. Would you like one? A weapon, I mean. Your hands are small. Fare you well, Beckoned.
I can help repair your equipment.